Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. And if you're watching me, then you're one of these people. You are super aging. You are getting older without getting old. You know, if I keep the glasses on, that means I like them. You see, I have the glasses behind me. If you go to Patreon, you'll see more glasses. If you've been watching me since September of 2023, you know I've been changing glasses. I used to just have the white glasses on, but then I found some more glasses. So I'm working like this. I'm getting older. I got that part. But baby, I'm not getting old. What about you? Yesterday, I had a great time talking about younger, older. Now, it could be younger, older, any way you want it to be, younger, older. We're not going to talk about yesterday, but I'm going to just bring it up so you know I'm talking about younger, older in relationships. That's partner to partner, male to male, female to female, the whatever you call it nowadays. I'm old school, so I know man and woman. So you may hear me talk about man and woman because that's what I understand. That's what I got. That's what I understand. That's what I know. I'm old school. But you know, it's open to everybody. And I'm saying to you, younger, older, older, younger, we got some differences going on. So what did I talk about yesterday? Y'all didn't like that. I started talking about diapers. Okay, let me go back and talk about diapers two ways. One, younger, older, older, younger. Well, there's no glass in here. That's why I like these so much. Adorable. Oh. Anyway, younger, older, older, younger. So let's say you're older person and you want to get with a younger person that's baby making age. All right, so then keep in mind that you may be older, but she is baby making age. She can still produce a baby. So keep in mind, are you ready to start over with the diapers? That is, your kids are all 15 and 16 from that other relationship. Your kids are all 20 and 23 from that other relationship. But you done fell in love with this youngin' right here. And she wants to have a baby. Your baby, right? So now you that age and she is this age and she gonna have that baby. Because what the women want to do, many of them, they don't feel like they somebody till they have a baby. I don't know who, I guess that's part of what's in the Bible. I don't know. Recreate, create, procreate. Okay. So she has the baby. And she's happy and you're happy because she's happy. You'll be grandfather's age when the baby get to middle school. No problem. You still be here. The thing is that she wants you to help with the baby. Diapers, food, all the stuff that goes on with her and the baby. Now you a person of a certain age. You just don't feel like it. Oh, no, 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 boo-boo. You need to feel like it. That's where the marriage comes in. For better, for worse, all those things are said. You got to get up on this. So I'm not saying you should not think about who you're marrying, but you should think about who you're marrying. All right? Because you get the youngin' that's baby making age, she is going to want a baby. Now you could be like one of them is a denario, or some of them, somebody got a baby at 78. Well, the sperm is going to look for the egg. If you still got some sperm, that'll work. How many thousands of sperm go up the vagina to the egg? Okay? And how many eggs? And you and I represent the egg and the sperm that met. That's who Georgian is. The egg, Georgia, the sperm, William, they met and they got a Georgian. They got a you. You can't do nothing about procreation. Somebody got a you. An egg and a sperm have to come together. They said, well, they do it in a dish now. Do it in a dish. Do it in a bowl. Do it on a thumbtack. An egg and a sperm have to come together to produce the you that's watching today. So now that's the diapers we're talking about this time. That's diaper one. You got to deal with diapers again. Is that what you want? Okay. If it's she's happy. She's had a baby. She's happy. She's had your baby. She's happy. She's had a baby. She's happy. You will have a baby together. Happy. She wants to have another baby. because that was good. Let me have another one. This baby now is 5. So now you 65, right? She wants to have another baby. When that baby gets 5, you'll be 70. Okay. But she'll have a baby. Diapers, diapers, diapers. How do you feel? What's going on with your health? What's going on with you? Keep all that in mind so you have to look at the big picture. Just can't look at the picture. The picture looks good. She look good. I gotta have that. I want some of that. Delicious, delicious, delicious. It's nothing wrong with it as long as you have thought it through. Listen, I'm not knocking any of it. God, you look good today, girl. Anyway, I'm not knocking any of it. Not at all. But keep in mind the diapers. Keep in mind, if you get the baby making age, and you're a person of a certain age, and you get with a baby making age, okay. Now, let me tell you what I saw. I saw male and male relationship. And he was older, and the person was younger. And he said, we need to adopt a baby. And I saw the look on the other one's face, who was older. He was thinking like, what? This is my first time hearing that, he says. And it's like, yes, we need a baby. Okay, keep all that in mind. It works both ways. Female, female. You're older. Yeah, one time you had babies. One time you were married. You got them children out the way. You saw a young thing. You got with it. They want a baby. All this comes into play when you start talking about relationships, younger, older. How about he's younger, or the person is younger, you're older, and you can't have any children? Or your baby making eggs, they gone. And he said he wants a baby. But then my thing is, what's that all about? He said he wants a baby. He said he wants a baby. He wants a baby with you. But you can't carry it. Or I don't know how all this works, but I know you can use his egg. Use your egg. Maybe go in and extract your egg, and his sperm, and somebody else carries it. A surrogate. Is that how it goes? I think it goes like that. You know what I'm talking about. So now the baby comes. He's happy. He has a baby. Y'all have a baby. You already 60. So when the baby get 10, you are 70. He's 40. And when the baby get 10, he's 50. That's still pretty good. I'm just saying, keep all that in mind when we talk about these diapers. Okay? And let's say, God forbid, anything happens, and then you got a baby at your age. But then you're going to love that baby. The thing with all of what I'm saying is, it sounds like I'm knocking it. I'm not knocking anything. I'm just wanting you to be realistic. You see. One thing, I have a friend, Dr. Tammy Simmons. She puts at the bottom of her emails, love conquers all. And that's what I'm going to say to all of what I just said. Love conquers all. That love will take care of all of that, baby, the diapers, the taking the child to school, the shots, the word about the kid. Love conquers all. You see. But I like to put it out there because I need you to think about what you're doing and be realistic in what you're doing, and make sure you understand, and don't let the wrong parts of your body be thinking for you. Because if those parts are thinking for you, you're going to be up and gone. Somebody's going to be disappointed. It's got to be the whole you wants all of you to be with the other person, and all of that person wants you. And so that the body, mind, and soul, you're working together, in step. in conjunction, in rhythm, in love. You see? So now let's talk about the other diapers. Yesterday I talked about diapers, adult diapers. I did, because there are people who need to wear the adult diapers. And they need to wear them because as they get older, it's harder to get to the restroom. It's you can't control sometimes what happens in the body. You can't control how long you used to be able to go to the bathroom, go all day, don't have to go to the bathroom. That was when you were younger. Them kidneys are tired. Your kidneys are like, ooh, child. I have to be relieved. I have to go to the bathroom. So you got diapers. So you got a person, so you young or older, who's wearing the diapers, who's taking off the diapers. Is that going to be still sexy, the diapers? Or they don't care that you got on diapers? Or they go and buy the diapers for you? You see, all that comes into play. When all this comes off, you want to see cutie clothes. Used to be a place called Frederick's. In the magazines, back when I was a kid, they had a magazine called Fredericks of Hollywood. Ooh, that dates me. You all don't know anything about Fredericks of Hollywood. I think in Lenox Square, I think they showed up one year. Fredericks of Hollywood. And everything under the clothes was super sexy. That's when that was before Magic City and all them places. Or before you wore it outside. The clothes that people are wearing now, you used to wear them under your clothes. Now a bra is a top, right? And this used to have some kind of thing, garter belt, because we wore stockings. And now garter belt, I don't think anybody even knows what a garter belt is. Or maybe they use them in the strip clubs or in the porno movies. I don't know. A garter belt was always sexy, and I never understood why, because it holds up your stockings. But now it doesn't hold up stockings, because now they came up with pantyhose. And then pantyhose, people don't wear stockings anymore. So having said all of that, when all this comes off, what happens with him and her? When your man or your woman or whatever your partner is steps out of those clothes, what you looking at? Show me what you're working with. So it may be a diaper. At night, going to bed, you may have to put a diaper on. That person may have to put a diaper on so they won't wet the bed. All of this is real life, I'm talking. As I told a good friend of mine the other day, this is an adult conversation we're having. We're having an adult conversation. This is an adult conversation for some of you out there. Let me go ahead and have it, because I don't have any problem having any of these adult conversations, because there are people out here who need it, and there are people out here not facing reality, and there's people out here in a fog, and there's so much going on outside the world, but relationships are still going on inside the world. We're still meeting people, knowing people, and you roll up on people, and you got to think about the diapers. Now, are you going to be cool with your older person if they have to go to diapers and they have to have one on in the bed at night? That y'all do all that you do, but they got to get up and put that diaper on. And when you get up in the morning, when you turn over, when your leg hit that leg and your arm hit that line, you hit that diaper and you go, oh. You see? You see what I'm saying? Is anybody listening? Anybody hear me out there? So what does Dr. Tammy Simmons say all the time? Love conquers all. Do you have that kind of love for that person? Will you have that kind of love? Do you even think about that kind of thing? These young women who marry these, I'm talking about old geezers, I shouldn't say that, but because they're billionaires and millionaires, they don't care because they maybe got somebody. They don't care about that. They just care. They close their eyes to it. because they got dollar signs in the eyes. And then when they get enough, they leave. What about being in love with the person? And then if you're the older, y'all are older together, will you say to the other person, well, sometimes I have to wear this? How do you say that? See, these are conversations that you used to didn't have to have because people didn't live longer. But I've already done a show on people are living longer. That's why we have this show. That's why we're doing this super aging, because we're getting older, but we're not getting old. But there are some things that come along with getting older that you must be very clear about. Do you love that person? So older people that meet my couple, that doesn't necessarily mean that happened, but my 93-year-old, my 96-year-old, my 102 and my 101 that met. Okay, so they got some understanding already. I got to wear this, I got that, because maybe they, ain't nothing going on. They may pat each other on the butt. That's the end of that, because we don't know how far the companionship goes. But suppose there's an active sexual relationship within the marriage or within the relationship, and then somebody got to have a diaper. Mm-hmm. Think about, I remember going to this last colon cancer, this last one, and I'm going to say it's the last one, but I remember crying, boo-hooing, laid out in the doctor's office. I didn't have a boyfriend, but I was laid out in the doctor's office. So that was 3 years ago. I didn't have, I take that back, maybe so. But anyway, I was laid out because he said, you might have to wear a bag. And I said, a bag? And I remember my classmate had a bag. And I remember somebody making fun of her in the bag. But she did a good job with that bag, and she lived a long time with that bag. And she had friends with that bag. Mm-hmm. And so, but the idea of a bag just laid me out. Why did it lay me out? Just the fear, of being somewhere, maybe the bag would drop, or somebody would punch the bag, or I would never go anywhere in life anymore with the bag. Oh my God. It really got to me. He said, I'm going to do the best I can. I won't know until I get in there. Do you know I had to live with that? I had to live with that until I came out of recovery. And he said, I was able to do it. You don't have to have a bag. That's the first thing he told me. You just don't know what people go through. You don't know. So are you willing to how far are you willing to go? How much in love are you really? Are you in love, or are you in lust with somebody? And when the lust runs out, then what? Then what, people? These conversations for my older crowd out here. You all are 35, 45. You can be whatever age if something happens. You can be whatever age. I've seen it now. Where you wearing a bag. You could be wearing a diaper. You might can't hold this, that, and the other. Where's that person who's going to love you through all of that? Well, one, you know what I'm going to get? This person should love you first. You need to love yourself. Love yourself through it. If you wear a bag, you have to find out the parameters of the bag. And what do you have to do to deal with it? Because you're still here, which means you got something else to do. When they told me I had breast cancer, my first cancer was breast cancer. I had 3 cancers. And I tried to go somewhere and tried to die immediately because I never bought those shoes I'm still looking for. Fendi, slingback, flat, with the F's on it, with a rose, size 11. Find them. Okay. I told the lady, oh, they don't need me buying no shoes. That's one more thing my daughter has to throw away. That was in 2001, December. They had summer shoes on sale at Nordstrom's out at Perimeter, where I had come to the first doctor before I went to Dr. Rosberg Phillips, the second doctor. I had the surgery in 2002. It's 224 now. I could have had them shoes. You know, we keep shoes now. I would still had those shoes. It would match my outfit today. Ooh, my skirt. I always think about that. But anyway, I put myself in the coffin. You can't do that. And then this first colon cancer. Yeah. I thought we were done. He did a good job, my doctor did. But he didn't know about the other side. He got sick too. So he took care of one side. It was so much. I was like, it was just eating me up. He said, I got it, I got it, I got it. Oh, have mercy. I tell you. Anyway, I had so many things to talk about today. I've used up my time. I just want to talk about those diapers again because I need to explain it a little more. What's today? Wednesday? I guess I'll take one more day on this because I haven't talked about the rest of it. But I need you to understand about this love thing. It's a love thing. It's a love. God is love is for real. You got to love yourself. You got to think about loving that person. When the sex runs out, then what? Then what? I have questions about that. I had questions about that. I remember, who's going to help you to the bathroom? Who's going to clean up behind you or help you clean yourself up? Who is going to do that? You got to get a nurse, got a CNA, but is he or she going to do that? Is he or she going to take you to the toilet? Who's going to do that? Who is going to do that? That's real life. This is the life they don't tell you when you're young. You get married, they don't tell you some things that happen. They said, oh, in sickness and health, yes. We young, we healthy. Then he has an accident. Then she has an accident. You already creeping before they even tell you that ain't nothing gonna happen no more. You already got your way out. You already creeping once they say, well, we had to. Be careful why you marrying somebody or why you with somebody. If a person, every time they see you, they say, I just can't stay away from your stuff, then you know that they are not in love with you, the person. They're in love with your stuff. They say they're in love with you, but they don't do anything to show how much they love you. They don't come do anything, don't help you, don't da-da-da-da-da. They only come for stuff. I'm talking real talk here now. You know I am. It's not easy. But I need I asked God, I sat here. I have papers. I'm about to cry about it. Because I said, God, what do you want me to say today? And I said, oh, I'll talk about the diapers. That first part of the diapers, I didn't have that until I started talking. None of this did I have until I started talking. So I'm speaking to somebody out there. Somebody needed this message. See, when I do this show, Lord have mercy. I do the show I thought I was doing the show to help me and help somebody, but I do help me. I help me face reality, and I help me After all this I've been through, it helps me. This is my job every day. I told somebody I worked all. I have to go to work. I told you don't work in the summer. Whoa. I work all year round. This is my job. This is my job. This is what I do. You say, you don't get any money. No, I don't. I'm great with this because I get to do this. I get to talk about. I just asked God, what should I say? And all of that flowed out. That makes me, I'm teary about it because somebody was on the other side of this screen is waiting to hear that message. I used to tell my students, somebody here is going to get a message from me, but I don't know who it is. You know, I teach at Clark Atlanta University. I'm a professor of humanities. And I always say that. And I'm saying to you, I say to you, that somebody needed this today. I got 5 things to talk about. What happened to those 5 things? Oh, Lord Jesus. It ain't nothing like him. I love the Lord. You just don't know. I love the Lord. I do. So I'm hoping that you will love the Lord like my daughter's book. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You need this book. She tells her stories. And then you talking about getting married. I should have put the whole diaper thing. You know, I think I can get my own transcript. I think I need my own transcript of this. It was powerful. But here's my book, Guide to the Second Time Bride. Both of our books will be already featured on AIB television. If you go to AIB TV on Facebook, you can hear our interviews. We both got on yellow scarves. Yes, we didn't decide that that's what we would wear, but scarves are new. I'd given her one, I got myself one, and we both pulled them out. And so it looks nice. So we talk about our books. So please go to AIB TV, AIB.TV on Facebook. It was shown on AIB TV, the regular television station, and now it's on their Facebook page. And then if you have an opportunity, please purchase the books. We would certainly appreciate it. And listen, I got a little emotional because I do get emotional. Because I love the Lord. And somebody asked me, how do I come up with things to say? I ask him when I sit in this chair. I have my little papers. I have my little books. I have all my everything. I decide what jewelry I'm going to put on. Like I haven't seen this jewelry in a long time. You know, I told you we got so much stuff. Y'all know how much stuff we got. I hadn't seen this. I was like, what is this? It was in the bottom of a bag that I haven't seen since Jesus was a baby. Seriously. And I said, oh my God, that is beautiful. It goes with this. So I put it on today. I'm just talking about this. It takes a lot to do this. But I enjoy it. But what I like most is when I say, Lord, what do you want me to tell your people? I love you. I do. And you can't do anything about it.